This is the Petri dish. No theme song, no nothing. Me talking to myself. Sorry the podcast is late and there's a lot of background noise. You see, I did that thing again where I try to better myself and my body rejected it. So I have been laid up in my my ankle boot trying to make sure that I'm not dead. Wasn't able to put weight on my foot for like 2 days. Now, slightly recovering, but still, that just means over the whole weekend when I could have been podcasting, I couldn't be podcasting because I was sitting around with my leg elevated, hoping I could use my leg again soon. So now here I am. I am now just wearing Crocs, limping around my house because I am a champion, and I don't remember what updates I've given yet, so let's see. Debbie's here, living and chilling. My sister from Hawaii, she's hanging out. I think I went over that 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Either way, got her all settled in. Today is literally her birthday, so we're going to figure that out. I'm not going to be able to go to, like, the family celebrations, which is a little bit... I mean, like, I'm down to just be the new dodgy uncle, you know? The one that's just like, I'm not going to show up to the family party. I'm going to make my own party that only the cool people are invited to. But really, it's just because my mom's trying to make a party at like 5 p.m. I'm like, dude, I'm at work, you know? Like, it's been like this for the last 3 years. You know that I'm at work. And then right afterwards is my open mic. Every Tuesday, like always. So yeah, I'm like not able to make it out there. But it's okay. Me and Debbie are going to celebrate on our own terms. Like fucking adults, yo. Other than that, I swear I had a whole podcast planned. I had a live stream video thing planned. I was going to get a friend of the podcast and one of the greatest friends I have in all of the world, Mr. Brian Hoffman. He was going to be my guest on the podcast because he was recently cleared from COVID, and I wanted to just talk to him about life and the things going on. But then I was also a very smart person who decided at the beginning of quarantine I was going to build myself a standing desk so that I have to use a standing desk, not remembering that sometimes my legs don't like to work for me because I am 800 pounds of human meat. And so my ankles gave out and I was not able to stand in front of my desk doing a podcast. I had to keep that leg elevated because, boy, was that swelling up real good. Melting ice packs with the heat of my own ankle injuries. So sorry, Brian. We'll have you on very, very soon. I promise. I love you. Let's see what else is going on. Not much. This is going to be a real quick update episode, only because I found out that I can take audio recordings from my phone, which is literally what I'm doing right now. I am just audio recording on the couch on my phone, and I can put it directly into my podcasting situation. I don't know what to call it. Distributor. So you guys are getting a real flying by the seat of my pants podcast today. And by podcast, I mean like 10 minutes of me talking and updating you onto why I did one live stream podcast and didn't do it again. For those that didn't listen last week, I had a great guest, Joe Comedy 775, Joe Sorgani. Check him out on Instagram. Interesting dude, you know. If you haven't yet, you can go back to the old Same Problems episodes. Joe had an episode on there initially, and that's actually how I met him. He was throwing shows here in Reno. Like, none of us really even knew who he was. At least I didn't. And I just saw suddenly he's making sold-out shows at the Basement here in Reno, and I was like, shit, this guy is making moves invisible to all of us bitter assholes. So I met him then, and he has been just busting his ass trying to do cool stuff. So go back to that episode and check it out again. You can go on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bobby Benedict. You can check out the live video there that's still up. I know he's been posting some clips and things from some of the stuff we talked about on his Instagram. You know, just cool stuff. We will, again, have more guests and more podcasts here soon. I am hopefully going to be, well medicated through the rest of this year, even as the sad creeps in. But I am hoping that my want to continue the podcast and improve on the things that I have said I'm going to do will only become more numerous. That being said, boy, did I sign up to do too much shit in my own brain this year. I mean, not that I don't love all of it, like, again, I'm one of those people that I love having done things. I don't like doing the things. So, I mean, I have 2 episodes of Too Fat for That out, and I kind of want to rescope the show, and I might completely ditch the Petri dish as a brand, I guess. I know this year was going to be my big push to make the Petri dish into a brand, kind of expand beyond the podcast and create a whole network of things. But honestly, my personal brand isn't even strong enough, let alone, creating an entire network, a network that most people don't even want to be a part of. So, like, sure, people want their albums released for free. That's cool. They want me to record and do free stuff. But, like, nobody wants to actually contribute to that shit, which sucks. So, like, I'm rescoping. I am finding people now that seem like they are really into doing stuff. And again, my problem is the doing stuff. I love planning things, and I love having done stuff. I am terrible at the execution. If I can find some crazy motherfuckers that just yes and my stupid ideas and then fucking do it, I will gladly be the, bookends to the entire experience, which is, again, why I believe I'm a much better producer than I am anything else. I'm not the best stand-up. I am not the best podcaster. I'm not the best streamer. I'm not the best anything. All I do is try to, I just try to support those around me and find talented individuals who have a knack for bringing joy to others in whatever way they do. It's why I got into music. I wanted to bring my brand of joy to the world. And now I think we have some vehicles to do that, and I just got to get better at consistency, building the personal brand, doing things correctly. And yeah, any plans that I had for the Petri dish this year as a network completely collapsed with COVID. I was going to be doing the live shows. I was going to be trying to release albums quarterly from people I liked, and all that shit got tossed out the window, and I don't know when it's going to be better. So, I don't know if I'm going to say that this is going to lay dormant, the idea of the Petri dish as a brand. But I'm definitely going to reconsider rebranding my personal brand as the Petri dish, because even the dumb videos that I'm trying to do might be better as my own personal brand than as me trying to be the figurehead of an unknown brand completely, if people haven't even completely bought into the idea of me. So, what I'm saying is maybe I'll be moving Too Fat for That and re-editing over to my personal YouTube and trying to build on that. And I'm still editing the yoga episode. We shot the yoga episode, and I really want to get that out there, but boy, is it tough. But we have the 2 skateboard ones. We got yoga. And honestly, I thought about doing a little interim episode of like, hey, I know this is supposed to be a fun comedy thing, but oh shit, I am too fat for fucking walking, which is what I did. I went for a 2-mile walk around the marina, my usual. Didn't even jog. Didn't even try to fucking jog. Ended up in the boot for 3 days. So, I don't know, man. I am really failing in the whole diet department, which, again, let's go through it. Weight loss update. I am tanking it. I am doing awful, eating terribly and too much, not exercising, sometimes because I can't, sometimes because I'm too lazy and smoking too much. And so, like, I got to turn it around again. I got to get extreme with myself, which is tough to do when you're stuck in the same environment day in and day out. But at this point, I've been doing too much theorizing and not enough doing, so here comes the doing, I guess. Let's see. Animal update. With Debbie now living here, we have carved out a little space in the bedroom for Kat to come from the outside to the inside. She was very averse to coming inside before, knowing that the other 2 boys were in here, ready to chase her off and be mean, but behind closed doors, she seems to be doing very fine. Thriving, even. It was snowing. It was snowing this weekend. She was cold. We couldn't leave her out there. So now we got her inside, Cats all taken care of. Other animals are taken care of. Chickens are still being assholes. One of them escaped this morning, so they're fine. Yeah, let's see. And you guys already got the weight loss update. Shit's bad. The end. All right. Let's see. Sad Giants update. I mean, this show is always just when it's not just me and I'm not interviewing people, it is just a quick update on what's going on in the sphere of my creating. So yoga episode for Too Fat for That is on the edit bay. Sad Giants dormant. Might be canceling my practice space soon because boy is that a lot of money to be spending in a time of crisis. So yeah, that's the world. That's the things. Just looking back at the things that I've tried to do this year, and honestly, I've done more than I thought I was going to with the state of the world. So I can't be too down on myself. Just personally, I have let a few things slip, which is unfortunate. But I'll be bouncing back soon. Things will be all right. Okay, everybody, let's see. As far as media, that's cool. Star Trek Discovery just started back up again. Super fucking into it. Getting Alicia and Debbie into watching Star Trek Discovery with me. We started from the beginning. If you haven't yet, give that show a chance. First season, little rough to start. Gets kind of in the middle. Finishes strong. Season 2, fucking dank. Season 3 just started. I'm excited. Go watch Star Trek Discovery. I'm making bread again, making sourdough, making moves in the world. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What else? That's kind of about it. As far as plugs go, Joe Comedy 775 and December 10th. You know, we put out that little teaser in everyone's Instagrams a little while back. Keep December 10th on your mind. Do some charity work. Watch some comedy. Roast of Dylan Lusk next Monday. I don't think there's tickets. There's also not that much space, so hit up Dylan Lusk if you want to watch us all fucking destroy him. I believe, as far as the roster that I can remember, that is going to be all of us roasting Dylan Lusk will be me, Austin, Andrea, Sarah, Jim Fleming, James Carden, Stephen Dente, and Sia Looney. I believe that's the roster. Can't wait. Gonna make fun of fucking all the worst things. Probably get in a fight because I will be saying some heinous shit. So that'll be dope. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. More will be happening soon. Thanks. Love you. Bye.